Hello, children. Welcome back to another module of the topic the food I eat. In the previous module, we learned about the food we get from plants, the food we get from animals, and now in this module, we will see different kinds of food, different types of food. All right. So, our lesson name is The Food I Eat, and let us continue this. Okay, so there are some important words in this lesson, and I want to tell you the meaning and discuss the meaning of all these words. First one is energy. So, what is energy? Power or capacity we get from food to do work or other activities. Okay, so when we eat, we get energy, and energy is nothing but the power. We get capacity to do some work. Okay, for example, we want to write, we want to read, we want to speak, we want to walk. Okay, so all these activities we can do if we have enough power, and we'll get this enough power from food. So that is nothing but energy. So we must have good energy, and we must eat good food for that. If we eat good food, then we will get sufficient energy. Understood? Next, prevent. To prevent means to stop something. Okay, to prevent means to stop something. For example, nowadays corona is spreading everywhere, so we must try to prevent corona by staying at home and following the rules of government, so that we can stop the spread of COVID-19, that is corona. We can prevent the spread of corona. Next, disease. What is disease? Disease is nothing but an illness in the body. If you are ill, if you are not feeling well, okay, so that is disease. That is called as disease. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Okay, as you can see on the screen, there are some vegetables, and people who eat only plant food are called vegetarians. So on screen you can see there are some vegetables, and these are the vegetables we get from plants. Okay, so when you eat only plant food, you are called as vegetarians. Okay, so vegetarians are nothing but people who eat only plant food are called vegetarians. So here you can see some vegetables on the screen. For just for an example, I'm showing you, and there are so many plant food, and all this plant food comes in vegetarians. Okay, let's see the next slide. Now, non-vegetarians, people who eat eggs, fish, meat, etc., are called non-vegetarians. Okay, so here you can see some examples. Fish is there, crab is there, meat is there, eggs are there. All right, so when you eat all these things, that people are called as non-vegetarians people. Okay, just like vegetarians means what? The people who eat only plant food, and non-vegetarians means people who eat eggs, fish, meat, etc. All right, now let us discuss kinds of food. There are various types of food. Kinds of food means types of food. There are various types of food. Okay, so we are dividing the foods into different categories. So very first is bodybuilding food. All right, so if you want to have good body, if you want to have good health, then you need to eat bodybuilding food. The food items that help us to grow are called as bodybuilding food. Okay, now you remember how small and tiny you were when you were in prep classes. Now you are in class 3, you are well grown up children. Okay, why this is happening? Because you are eating pulses and grams, eggs, milk, etc. things. Okay, so these are the food items which helps you to grow well, and these food items are called as bodybuilding foods. Okay, The food items that gives us energy to do work and other activities are called as energy giving food. Okay, so energy giving food means what? The food items that gives us energy. Energy means what? Means what? Power or capacity to do work or other activities. That is energy. Okay, so the food items that gives us energy to do some work or other activities, or even for playing also you need lot of energy. So for that you need to eat energy giving food. Now let us see the examples. Potatoes, butter, ghee, all these are good examples of energy giving food. Okay, so you can include these food items in your diet. Now next type of food is protective food. So far we have learned bodybuilding food, then we learned energy giving food. Now this time we are going to learn protective food. Okay, remember children, we are learning kinds of food and this is the third type of it. The food items that prevent us from falling ill and protect us against disease are called as protective food. These are very important food items, and these are very useful to boost our immunity system so that we can fight against any virus or any disease. Okay, so we must include these vegetables and fruits in our diet. So what is protective food? The food items that prevent us from falling ill and protect us against diseases are called as protective food. So you don't want to fall ill, right? For that you have to eat milk, vegetables, fruits. All these things are very important for our health, good health. Okay, so here we complete this module number 2, and we shall continue the coming mod. We shall continue the this topic in the coming modules. Till then, you have to read this module properly and write the handout I am giving you along with this module in your notebook, and read your textbook as well. Thank you.